Hey, what is going on YouTube? It is Killer Bunny here, and I want to first start off by saying I am sorry for not uploading. I think the last upload has been like 2 weeks, possibly. Something like that. I haven't uploaded in a pretty long time. I do want to apologize for that. So, basically, I've been busy around the house and busy with family and stuff like that. Personal stuff, just not not enough time to really play a showdown match and narrate it, or play Pokemon at all and narrate it, which is why I really haven't posted any Black and White 2 battles yet. I think I posted like a Masharna sweep, that was about it. The reason why is because those take longer than Showdown, and I barely have enough time to really do Showdown matches. So when I do find a big chunk of free time, I will definitely upload more Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battles, but as of right now, I haven't had too much time to even play Pokemon Showdown, so I do apologize for that. But keep in mind, this isn't my job, this is my hobby, and I don't always have time for hobbies. They're usually the last thing on my list of things to do, so it's not really a priority of mine. But anyways, talk a little bit about the team. Threats on their team is definitely Cloyster, just because I do have 2 Dragon types and I have a Ground type on my team, so that is definitely going to be a problem. I do have Ferrothorn and Starmie to, really counter any Icicle Spheres coming, but other than that, it's out of 3 of my team is weak against Cloyster, especially if he gets a Shell Smash up. That's very dangerous. He could potentially sweep my whole team. Potentially, I guess Ferrothorn could probably take a couple hits, but really Ferrothorn couldn't do too much to it, except maybe Leech Seed stall it. Another threat on their team is always a Scizor. Scizor is it's just always a threat. I mean, it could have so many choices of what it does. It could be Choice Banded, it could be Life Orb, it could be Choice anything. It could, well, not Specs, but I've seen even Choice Scarfed ones with without Bullet Punch, they use Iron Head. So I mean, really, Scizor could be anything, so you always got to watch out for that. And Conkeldurr, that's kind of scary, just because he has a really great attack with the Guts ability. So yeah, I've talked a little bit too long for this battle, so I'm gonna actually jump into it now. I'm just gonna go ahead and lead with my Garchomp, just because I expected them to lead with the Rotom Heat, just because I do have a Ferrothorn, and usually they go for the Rotom Heat first. So I wasn't really sure why he led with this Cloyster. I really didn't want him to get a Shell Smash up, so I just wanted to go into Ferrothorn, just play it safe. Wasn't sure if he was going to go for a Shell Smash, or just kind of go for the Icicle Spear, which he does go for the Icicle Spear, which is fine. My Ferrothorn takes that nicely. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Leech Seed, as he does switch into the Rotom Heat, and the Rotom Heat, I predicted him to go for the Overheat, which is probably what he predicted, and he predicted me to switch and all that, so, but I am just going to go ahead and go for a Protect, get some Leech Seed damage. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into Garchomp, knowing that even if he goes for an Overheat this turn, I mean, it really doesn't matter too much. I'm going to go ahead and go for an Earthquake, knowing he's going to switch, and knowing that it did 65%, I know I can outspeed, except this Cloyster was Scarfed and it is able to take me out. I've never seen Choice Scarfed Cloyster before. It really threw me off, and actually was really good because it got a big threat to his team out of the way really early. So Garchomp is always a big threat to really anybody's team, so that was a great item for Cloyster and a great play on his part. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go into Starmie now. I'm a little bit behind, but you seen what happened. Drain Punches, going to Starmie, and now I just went for a Psychic. I knew he was most likely going to switch into Slowking, but I really couldn't risk it because Conkeldurr is pretty dangerous to my team. So now I'm just going to go ahead and go for a Dark Pulse, as he does go for the Ice Beam after I break his sub. Now I know he's going to want to switch into this Conkeldurr, and you're wondering why I switched into Rhyperior, it's because I knew this Conkeldurr would not switch on Rhyperior, but with its ability that weakens the super effective damage, it's really not going to be doing too much of a chunk, even from a Conkeldurr. And I knew I could get some solid damage if I get an Earthquake off, which does do 56%, so I'm happy about that move. Now I double switch into Alakazam, thinking he would go into, like, Rotom, not Rotom, I don't even know what I was thinking, maybe it was a misclick, but I am going to go back into Rhyperior, knowing I can outspeed this Slowking. I was hoping he'd over-predict and go for, like, anything, a sub or something that wouldn't hit me too hard. But he is actually going to go ahead and go for the substitute, which is great. Get an Earthquake off. Now he goes into this Judagon, and I know he's most likely going to go for the Stealth Rocks, but even if he hits me with something, even a superpower wouldn't kill me, just because Judagon's attack isn't bulky enough to take me out. And this is kind of interesting here. He goes for the Rapid Spin as I switch into Ferrothorn, and because he died from the Iron Barb's damage, the Rapid Spin does not spin away my hazards. I'm not sure if that's just a glitch in Showdown, or if that actually happens in Pokemon Black and White 2. I've never actually seen that before. I really wasn't sure. Right here, I'm just going to try and get the Double Protect just to stall him out from his burn. But I don't get it, and he goes for a Drain Punch. I know it's not going to kill me either way, just because I am max defensive and max HP. So that is fine. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go for a safe Protect. Even if he switched, I really needed this Conkeldurr at really low damage. That way the Stealth Rocks is going to be able to come back and kill him, but he does just kill it off. Now he's just going to go ahead and go into his Scizor, knowing that I'm most likely going to switch. And I'm going to go ahead and go into Starmie, and I really didn't think I could survive a Bullet Punch, but I'm just going to go back into Ferrothorn now. Maybe thinking he didn't have the superpower, but he does carry it, which is kind of unfortunate. But it's okay, because now he lowered his defenses and his attack. So I can go into Rhyperior now, knowing that a Bullet Punch is not going to be able to take me out from that range. I'm just going to go ahead and go for a Rock Slide, knowing he's most likely going to predict an Earthquake coming. And I do predict that pretty nicely. So now he is going to go back and do the Scizor. He goes for a Swords Dance now, because he didn't want that defense drop, really. I'm going to go for a Rock Slide because I am banded, so I am locked into Rock Slide. He is going to go for a Bullet Punch. It is not going to be able to take me out because Rhyperior is a beast. And I'm going to be able to take out the Scizor and go for a Rock Slide on the incoming Slowking, and that will be the game. So, thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun with this game. Definitely recommend Rhyperior on a team. Like I said, probably a couple videos ago, I said like probably 5 videos ago, Rhyperior with this ability, max HP, max defense, can take a close combat from a banded Terrakion and actually live with like 4% left. So that is pretty amazing. I actually had that happen to me once before. And it is extremely amazing. So this thing is really bulky on the defensive side, especially even against fighting types. Really throws people off because not a lot of people use Rhyperior with its ability that I really can't remember what it's called, but it cuts the super effectiveness of super effective moves. It cuts it down by like 1/3 or something like that. I can't remember. But it really does help, and it throws people off. You could really do some damage with Rhyperior, even if you're up against something like a fighting type or something, as you've seen with Conkeldurr. He really didn't think I was gonna, like, do that much damage, or he really didn't think I would survive. I mean, he barely even touched me with a Drain Punch from Conkeldurr with Guts activated, so, I mean, it only did like 40% or 30% or something like that, so Rhyperior really is bulky. So now that I'm talking so much about Rhyperior, let's have a comment question of the day of what is your favorite rock type Pokemon? And my personal favorite, it actually isn't Rhyperior. My personal favorite rock type would probably have to be Golem. Yeah, Golem would definitely be my favorite rock type. Not necessarily because he's good, just because I don't know, when I was a kid and it was only Gen 1, I just thought Golem looked cool. He was a big rock ball with a face. I mean, it was awesome. He just looked cool to me. He just looked pretty tough and, like, bulky to me. I don't know. But he is kind of defensively bulky, but that's when I didn't know about EVs and all that back then. But, yeah, I think I've taken enough of your time. And, don't forget to like my Facebook. I am going to start posting more more statuses about, you know, what's going on and when I'm going to upload a video, so you guys can go ahead and like that and check that out. I'll be most likely having updates. And I did make a Twitch account, which if you guys didn't know what Twitch is, I am actually going to leave the link in the description. I might be live streaming. Pokemon Showdown matches. If you guys would like to see a live Pokemon Showdown match on a live stream, let me know. And yeah, I wouldn't mind doing it, because I mean, that just sounds pretty cool to me. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about me live streaming on Pokemon Showdown matches. And if you're not sure what a live stream is, go ahead and go to the link in the description. I'm gonna leave my channel, but you guys can search other people's channels and check out what a live stream is. It's basically live gameplay that's actually happening, like right now. And you know, you can message me or message the player and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. I'm thinking about doing it. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.